Oh, hello! I didn't see you come in. I'm Birdhead, this is Mullet Man, and we are the Zubaz brothers. I've been doing some light reading as Sports Illustrated presents Super Bowl 52.
You all remember that one?
The Eagles victorious. But today isn't Super Bowl 52. Today's Super Bowl 59. And here we are, the Eagles back in it. Mullet Man is looking for his inner excellence. Now, what do you think about our squad? Are they going to be able to harness their inner excellence and walk out in New Orleans today with the Lombardi?
Yeah, because their team this year is better than the team from 2 years ago.
That's right.
And I think maybe the Chiefs aren't as good as they were 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was a close game.
Yeah, your breakdown skills that's great breakdown skills.
Yeah.
Us better, them worse. Thus, we are predicting, well, we'll get to our predictions at the end.
Oh, yeah.
I think you know which way we're leaning, right? So, I'm drinking a beer right here from a brewery that's local called Bill's Best. This is called One Track Mind. And I've had a one track mind all season. And that is the Eagles
all the way
making up for their, last year woes and not coming out victorious in Super Bowl 57.
That was bad.
By winning today.
Remember, we didn't talk to each other for a couple months.
I didn't talk to anybody for months, if not years.
That was a bad time.
That was a bad time.
Dark times.
Yeah, those were dark times. We don't want to talk about that.
Maybe we should start with some Super Bowl trivia or something.
Oh, yeah? All right. Here, I got a question for you.
For me?
Yeah. Do you know, and all of you can think about this too, do you know that there's only been one Super Bowl MVP to play for the Eagles? Apart from Nick Foles? Do you know who that is?
Foles?
Yeah, do you know who that is? Can you
Super Bowl MVP?
Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, it was Richard Dent.
That's right. That is right. Gotta go back a ways.
Yeah, because he played for us. He wasn't very good. He was.
That was the tail end of his career.
His agent's like, "Hey, I can get you a couple games."
Yeah, but he's going to join another superstar on our squad today, who will be crowned the MVP of the game today.
Oh yeah.
And who do you think that's going to be?
I think it's going to be who.
Well, I don't know.
Barkley.
You think it's Barkley?
I think so.
It could be Hurts though.
It could be Hurts because Hurts had a heck of a Super Bowl 2 years ago. But Barkley, I think the league is starting to realize that, oh yeah, you can still have success running the ball.
You can?
Yeah.
I thought this is a passing league. What happened?
The rules changed. They tried to make it a passing league, and then all of a sudden you Barkley, and then you had McCaffrey, you had the dude in,
Oh yeah, the dude
Baltimore.
Oh right.
The King, Henry.
Oh yeah, the King.
King Henry.
Yeah, well, Barkley kinged Henry.
Yeah.
Barkley is the king.
How many yards does he need?
Can we change that? Can Barkley be the king and we can just call Henry the prince?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, he kind of got dethroned, didn't he? He's not the king this year. Barkley outrushed him. Anyway, but that's a story for another day. Today, we've got the Eagles, we've got the Chiefs, a rematch of 2 years ago. The breaking down of the X's and O's. What do you think, or how do you like the Eagles' offense against this Chiefs' defense? They do like to blitz a lot.
I'm worried about the blitz. The important thing is you have to get ahead of the chains on first and second down, so Spags doesn't throw these exotic blitzes at you.
Oh yeah.
Because he's good at it.
Yeah, they're
disguising
them. Oh yeah.
But with the running game, I think we can move the ball. If you watch the Chiefs in the last 2 playoff games,
yeah,
the backs had some success.
Yeah, they did. That guy cooked last
week. 2
weeks ago.
Cooked.
Oh, I didn't turn my phone off. That's my bad.
The old Cincinnati Bengal that plays for the Texans now.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Good game too. Mixon.
Oh yeah, Mixon.
He had a decent game.
Mixon.
So that's what's going to happen on the offense. Now, what do you think about our offense against their defense?
Here's what I like. We know the Chiefs do employ a lot of man coverage, which I think is an advantage to the Eagles.
Yep.
Because we got 2 stud receivers in A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. And that's what you have to do. If you blitz a lot, you got to run a lot of man coverage. That's what Washington tried to do 2 weeks ago. How'd that turn out for them? Not too good. And we know they're going to try to load up the box and try to take away gaps for Barkley to run through. But how has that worked out for teams? Not very good. I mean, a lot of the touchdowns that he's had, the 60-plus yard touchdowns, they've been against loaded boxes. So, hey, they can try, but they're not going to succeed at this. Barkley's going to get his. And he might get his in a big way today.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe $1.50 for him.
Let's do it. We should call up our bookie and bet the over.
What is the?
I think it's 118. It's somewhere around there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a hefty number.
It's gonna
but
be
that's
more
because
than
Barkley's been that damn good all season.
Wait
Why
till
would
the
it all of a sudden end today in the Super Bowl? It's going to continue.
Wait until the fourth. I think this is going to be a 6, 7, or 8 point victory for the Birds. That's my prediction.
Okay. Well, so Mahomes down the stretch. What does he do against our defense? If you're predicting that, how does it work out?
He's trying
that
to
way?
catch up.
Yeah.
He's down in the fourth quarter. You got
Yeah.
a couple nail-biting drives
Yeah.
there. They punt more than we think that they're going to punt.
Yeah, Andy's not really a go for it on fourth down kind of guy.
Not like the last two coaches
No,
we had.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the other thing is they're also not an explosive offense. I mean, the amount of explosive plays that they've had over the course of the season, they're towards the bottom of the league. And the Eagles are towards the top of the league in terms of defense and shutting down explosive plays.
Yeah.
So they're going to dink and dunk their way
It's all
down.
dinking and dunking.
But that just plays right into the Eagles' hand if they dink and dunk. Because the Eagles are an explosive offense. Much like we saw the opening sequence against Washington, they dink and dunk 18-play drive, kick a field goal, Eagles,
Yeah.
1 play, touchdown.
Yeah, it took them, 10 minutes to get
Exactly.
down that 3 points?
Exactly. So this game could play out in a similar fashion where the Chiefs try to dink and dunk and the Eagles get big chunk plays.
You can see I'm not even nervous.
Well, I'm not nervous just because I have such low blood pressure. I'm basically comatose,
Oh.
but I don't really shake much. But I've got some nerves going because there's a lot riding on this game. Hey, let's face it. We thought they'd never win one, and they did in 18.
Yeah.
And I can tell. I mean, the joy from that game is still it's overwhelming that they won one in our lifetime, and it was so miraculous. Everything from the Philly special to Brandon Graham's strip sack.
Which we predicted.
You predicted that.
Yes.
And if you don't believe if you're watching this and you say, you know what, Mullet Man, he's full of SHIT, go onto YouTube and search Zubaz Brothers, and you can find the video from that year. This guy right here, you're like those people that know the future.
Yeah, a prophet.
Yeah, you're like a prophet. And
Yeah.
with glasses like that, why wouldn't you be a prophet? I mean, come on.
So
But-
you just talked to some little children the other day to try to get them hyped for the
I did.
Birds. And,
I did.
And you talked about what to them?
I told them that this type of this doesn't happen every day.
They
You
might
know?
think it does.
Hey, we grew up in the Buddy era, loving those defenses. They didn't win squat in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So, and the first Super Bowl I experienced, I was in my mid-20s. And then there was a big gap, and now they've been to 3 in the last 7 years. This is not normal for us. It's not like we're going to be in more Super Bowls. It may be 20 years before we get another Super Bowl after this. You got to seize the moment. That's what the Birds have to do. Seize the moment.
Speaking of those 91 defenders,
What
let's just
about
shout out to Eric Allen.
Nice
Sweet.
job. Nice job by AE.
Finally
He came
made
by
it.
our tailgate.
He did.
And
There's pictures
incredibly
online.
nice. We asked him why he wasn't in the Hall of Fame, and he basically said the voters are a bunch of
Creeps.
creeps.
Crumb bums.
No, he was actually very
He
he was
was
very
very,
humble
very
about it.
nice
Very
person.
humble about it.
Yeah.
He enjoyed the steak sandwiches that our friend Jared had made.
Yeah.
He had partaken in that.
Jared's at the game.
I know, he's at the game, that lucky bastard. But like I was saying, there's a lot riding on this game for all of us as fans, as players. We got to win this game.
We will. We're here in the nest. Tradition.
We're in the
dictates
nest.
We don't go to the
I
Super
got
Bowls.
my beers.
Yeah. And afterwards, maybe we'll do a post-victory video.
We got to
Have to
do
see.
a post-victory, a post-victory video. We've got to do so many celebratory videos and you name it, we got to do it.
We got to bring some Zubaz.
Whatever it
Tim
takes.
Rocks. I'm with
Oh,
you.
that's
Let's
right.
go, Birds!
Let's go, Birds. Birds win today. What? Oh, you said by 4?
No, I say 6, 7, or 8 points.
Oh, 6, 7, or 8.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Birds by 10. Let's go Birds
Woo!
by 10.
Yeah!
All I need is to win by 1. Let's take Super Bowl 59. Let's get revenge on these Chiefs and add another trophy to our trophy case. Let's go Birds!